Eat them upside down. You'll be glad you did. It'll be different. Taste better. Be adventurous. Flip the cookie. You thought it was going to be dirty, right? This is called Feline Depression Research Laboratories. You suckers. Your cats are depressed because you are. You take the effing drugs. Stop handing this off to your cat. It just lies around like you. Try smoking some and rename the cat. Try injecting the drugs and wake up in a hospital bed. Just snort some, and chill out. Break the capsules open. It smells like fish scales. Probably to make cats want to eat it or tolerate it. Stop being such a baby. The universe shits all over people like that. So this is what I wrote about moving back here from Los Angeles, and it's about this being a really nice place to be. It's called stock car races. The stock car races across the river. I didn't know what it was at first. I thought the neighbor was running a vacuum, only one as big as a building, across the river, where it always sounded like it was coming from. The droning combustion and stampede hum of it, like traffic, but wound tighter and gassed meaner, like a giant record needle dragged over the rings of Saturn. When I got back here, I shook off the aftershocks of the big throbbing city and was happy with my stock cars at a comfortable distance, heating up the ground across the river and not my back, shoulders, neck, or head. Space, the only frontier and the place to be. There's just more of it back here, Los Angeles. Like some giant dildo as big as a bus that's always in the way, or a huge pair of inflatable tits attached to no one really, just rolling down the street, kind of floating, bouncing into things. At the gas station and the observatory, on the film set and at the pizza parlor, at the art opening and funeral for a friend of a friend's dog, and actually on the corner of Vermont and Franklin. But it's only a metaphor, and it's really a city whose energy becomes inflated, constant, and absurd, then glaring and obscene, to the point where you just want to get away from the city and the metaphor. And take your lungs and noggin back to some truer green and sweeter air. One day I saw a guy in traffic who was madder than me. Crossed the center line, headed the opposite direction down Santa Monica Boulevard, traffic crawling. The angrier man, who was too old to be screaming so loud and wretchedly erupted, "Die, you sick son of a bitch! Die!" As his voice expired like a planet falling off a cliff, and steering wheel snapped in his hands. I didn't even have to look. Something super stupid was happening in his lane, or was affecting his lane and affecting him, like the spike in every LA driver's head that shoots white effing hot when you're stopped. I'm just saying effing for you, mister. That shoots white effing hot when you're stymied by super stupid shit every time, or worse, because just plain stupid isn't even a category anymore. All this quiet upon returning. I bathed in it. I pledged my love to it and even made little sandwiches out of it. I grew up here and flung it like shat undies. Went away to college, then Chicago, then LA, then back to the soil between my baby toes. The quietude, the easy pulse, the so much less bullshit factor. I decompressed at a steady and slow rate and took back what was lost and made the vessel whole.